Hey guys, it's JC Theater Yu-Gi-Oh here today, and I'm coming at you with a pure Vision Hero build. Now, usually I will admit Vision Heroes are much better suited to be, you just choose the best of the Vision Heroes and use them as an engine in other hero decks, but I decided to make them pure in this variant because we did get a lot of Vision Heroes and they do try to work together. They're just kind of slow, and the smaller Vision Heroes that aren't really used outside of that little engine for other hero decks aren't very good, to be honest. But this is a fun casual deck, and it's a brand new hero archetype on the scene, so definitely I decided to give the pure variant a try. Without further ado, here's the deck profile for my Vision Heroes. First off, we play 3 Ferris. He's the best starter card in the deck, and he's also the main card in the engine that you would play in other hero decks. So you can summon him onto the field. You can special summon him by discarding another hero monster from your hand, and when he's normal or special summoned, you can select a Vision Hero from your deck and place it in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous trap card. That's good, and what you would normally pick is Vision Hero Increase. And just to let you know about Ferris's effect, is that once you use that effect to bring out the Vision Hero as a continuous trap card, you are locked into only being able to special summon heroes from your extra deck for the rest of that turn. But it doesn't really matter because we have the extra heroes as well as all of the hero fusion monsters that we run in this deck. So Increase's effect is you can... Now, Increase has the normal Vision Hero effect, which all of the other Vision Heroes share, except for Vion, which we'll get to, and Ferris, and Gravito. So actually 3 of them don't have it. But the usual Vision Hero effect is that if he's in the grave and you take battle or effect damage, you can place him into your spell and trap card zone as a continuous trap card, and then during your main phase, you contribute a hero on your side of the field in order to special summon them out from your spell and trap card zone back onto the field, and then they gain an effect. So Increase's effect is that you can special summon out a level 4 or lower Vision Hero from your deck onto the field, so he's definitely an extender. The usual play would be Ferris to bring Increase to your spell and trap card zone, tribute Ferris, and then use Increase's effect in order to bring out one of the 3 Vion that we're playing. But of course, in this deck, you can bring out any of the Vision Heroes because we're playing more than just these 3 Vision Heroes. But for the engine, that's usually how it would go. Vision Hero Vion is basically a Armageddon Knight for the deck, or a Foolish Burial rather, so you can send any hero from your deck to the grave, and then you can banish a hero from your grave in order to add a polymerization from your deck to your hand. Next up, we play 2 Vision Hero Gravito. Gravito's, like I said, the 3rd Vision Hero that doesn't have the usual Vision Hero effect, and when he's normal summoned or special summoned, you can target one of your banished heroes and add it to your hand. Additionally, you can tribute him in order to special summon out 2 Vision Heroes from your spell and trap card zone. Since usually the Vision Heroes themselves that are in the spell and trap card zones make you tribute a hero in order to special summon themselves out, like a 1-for-1 kind of deal, Vision Hero Gravito has a 1-for-2, so it actually is really good in this deck in particular. The only 3 of card that I play for the lesser used Vision Heroes is Vision Hero Poisoner, and then I play 1 copy of Minimum Ray and Multiply Guy. Poisoner, when he's special summoned out from your spell and trap card zone, you can have the attack of 1 monster on the field. When Minimum Ray is special summoned from the spell and trap card zone, you can destroy 1 level 4 or lower monster on your opponent's side of the field. And then when Vision Hero Multiply Guy is special summoned from the spell and trap card zone, you can have a monster on the field gain 800 attack. Minimum Ray and Multiply Guy aren't the best, but since this is a pure deck, I decided to run them because they do come in handy somewhat, just not all the time. Next up, now for the non-Vision Hero monsters. Like I said, Vision Heroes are usually there to help other hero archetypes, but I figured the other archetypes can help out our Vision Heroes. So I play 2 Destiny Hero Malicious for the Vion play, which is to send 1 Malicious to the graveyard, banish that Malicious to special summon out the other one from your deck. 2 Stratos now that it is semi-limited, and this can help you search out any of your vision heroes. Specifically in this deck, Ferris is a good option. And then 2 Shadow Mist, because any hero deck that has mainly dark heroes in it has to play Shadow Mist in order to get that Dark Law play off. And additionally, I play 2 Blue Mountain Butterspy just to extend plays a little bit, since we do have a lot of warrior monsters in the deck. Next up, for the spell cards, I have 3 Vision Release. Vision Release is actually very good, and I feel like if more people played more copies of different Vision Hero monsters, this would actually be used in the engine potentially, because it lets you special summon out a Vision Hero from your spell and trap card zone without having to tribute a hero monster in your field. So it just helps with field advantage. And then on a turn other than the turn it was sent to the graveyard, you can banish it in order to select a Vision Hero in your grave and add it to your hand. Next up, I play the 1 Monster Reborn. 1 Hero Lives for Stratos specifically is usually what you want to special summon out, because then you can get a search off of it. 2 Mask Change for Dark Law. 1 Polymerization since it's searchable. And I'm sorry to do this, but I have the 3 copies of Super Polymerization now that it's to 3. And I'm sorry to do this, guys, but I am actually waiting on my 3rd copy of Super Poly. So for now, just imagine this is a 3rd copy of Super Poly. This is definitely good in the deck, and I just can't believe this deck got not only another Stratos, but also a 3rd Super Poly. So that's definitely good. Next up, one of the coolest artworks for a fusion ever, Vision Fusion. This lets you fusion summon a hero fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material, and you can use up to 2 monsters in your spell and trap card zones that are being treated as continuous traps as fusions by banishing them. So this allows you to banish your vision heroes that are in your spell and trap card zones by their effects, and then also Gravito, when he's normal or special summon, can bring back those vision heroes to your hand that are banished. So it like kind of recurs them a little bit. I only play 2 because I am playing the Polymerization as well as the Super Poly if you need it. So that's why I'm only playing 2. But the artwork is just so cool, and since we're playing a Vision Hero deck, you have to include that. And finally, to round it off, I'm running the 3 Allure of Darkness just for draw power, since other than the Stratos, I believe, everything else is dark in the deck. Now, let's move on to the extra deck. So I'm playing the Extra Hero Cross Crusader, which actually you can special summon out Malicious from your graveyard with it if you use that play. And I'm sorry if I misspoke, but I meant I'm playing 2 Cross Crusader because I'm playing 1 Isolde, 2 Tales of Noble Knights. If you are using Isolde, then you obviously can't do the Ferris play in that same turn, or vice versa rather. If you're doing the Ferris play, you can't summon Isolde. I just have this just as another option. We aren't playing the equips in the deck to use the full advantage of Isolde, but I just have it because sometimes it works out better than Extra Hero Cross Crusader. Additionally, I play the 1 Extra Hero Wonder Driver. Since we are using Polymerization, that definitely helps. Extra Hero Dread Decimator. Sometimes, since we are playing a wide variety of heroes in the deck, this guy can increase your hero monsters and himself by a decent amount and have them inflict piercing damage, as well as he opens up 3 extra monster zones for you, so that never hurts. Next up, we play the mandatory 2 Mass Hero Dark Law. I have, of course, since this is a Vision Hero deck, Vision Hero Adoration, which takes 2 hero monsters. I would play Trinity, and I highly recommend playing Trinity because that's how to definitely push for game, but personally I don't have that card, so that's why you won't be seeing Trinity in this deck. For the Super Poly targets, I have the Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. This guy, World Chalice Guard Dragon Armaduke, I think he's very good against decks that use a lot of Link monsters. And then Mud Dragon of the Swamp. Additionally, I do have some Xyz in the deck. I play a Baguska, an Abyss Dweller, an Evil Swarm Nightmare, since we do have so many level 4 darks. And then I am playing 1 Dante because we do have, the Vision Heroes are level 3, and what you can do is increase is level 3, and he can special summon out another level 3 from your deck. And using the Ferris play, you basically get a free Dante on board without using your normal summon. And then you can use Dante's effect to hopefully send more Vision Heroes to the grave, since they do activate their effects to go into your spell and trap card zone as traps from the grave, so you need them in there. Another side note is if you want to, you can, depending on your locals and if you know your matchups ahead of time a little bit, you can use any of the Omni heroes, which are the heroes that require an elemental hero as well as an attribute. Hopefully you're facing water, because Absolute Zero only requires a hero monster and a water monster, whereas the other ones require specifically an elemental hero. But that's just a little tip for you if you think you're going to be facing off against a certain attribute deck like Salamangrates. You might want Nova Master or something of that nature to use with the Super Poly if you have your Stratos on field. So guys, that has been my Vision Hero deck profile. If you haven't seen my Destiny Hero deck with the Vision Heroes included into it, I highly recommend watching it, because that's kind of where I see Vision Heroes being played as an engine with other decks. So thank you so much for watching. I'm super excited about this week. All this week is going to be deck profiles about decks that are affected by not only the ban list, but the Battles of Legend release. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any tips for the deck, I know it's relatively new, and I'm no super expert on Vision Heroes. I just think this is a fun build. It's definitely not super competitive, but like I said, it's very fun, and I think the mechanic is interesting. And I'm always a sucker for heroes in general. So thank you so much for watching. This has been JC Theater Yu-Gi-Oh! See ya!